If you're in the look for a texting platform that provides you all the freedom you need and helps you battle the new texting regulations, Smarter Contact might just be it. So in this video, I'm going to break down how to set up and utilize your Smarter Contact platform all the way from the beginning to the point that you're ready to start texting with no limits. When you first get the platform, you're going to have to go through the A2P 10DLC registration, and Smarter Contact actually helps you a lot. At certain pricing range, they will even create you a free website if you don't have one. And average day of getting approved by 10DLC program is about 2 days, which is awesome. I think it's super fast comparing to a lot of different platforms. You don't have to integrate with Twilio, you don't have to do any of that stuff. It's right in the platform. Everything is done here. You purchase the numbers here, which is super helpful. They'll walk you through it, and eventually when you're done with the registration, next thing you're gonna have to do is integrate your platform with your CRM. I integrate my platform through Zapier with Podio. Next thing you will have to do is you're gonna have to upload contacts. So you're gonna go to upload contacts, choose a file, and then after you upload it, it's gonna show here. And as you can see, I have many leads here in the system. After that, the next thing you're gonna have to do is create message templates. You have to create about 8 templates for each type of campaigns that you're gonna be running. The cool thing about Smarter Contact, they allow you to remove the opt-out text. So let's say you create 8 templates for single family homes. Afterwards, I suggest creating follow-up templates, because the way that Smarter Contact works, you can create drip campaigns based on who replies and who doesn't reply on your initial messages. After you create your initial templates, you're gonna go here and you're gonna create follow-up messages. Let's say you created all the templates, you have 8 initial templates, then you have, let's say, 5 or 6 follow-up templates. After you get approved by 10DLC, you're gonna go ahead and purchase some phone numbers. What's cool with Smarter Contact, you can have unlimited amount of markets. It's not like some other platforms like Launch Control limits you to one market. So that's super useful, right? So they're not limiting you. You can have 1 number per market, you can have 5 numbers per market, however amount you want. So, and I think that's the biggest perk that Smarter Contact does that is different from some other platforms. After you have your phone numbers, after you have your templates, and after you have your contacts already uploaded into the system, the next thing you're gonna do is you're gonna go ahead and create the campaign. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna go to new campaign, you're gonna click standard campaign. You're not gonna do keyword campaigns. I think are more for like when they opt in with messages. It's a little different. After you click the standard campaign, you select the list that you just added. You use text as your campaign type. You can also do voicemails, which is RVMs, and RVMs are prohibited in a lot of different states, so you have to be very careful. I know Florida doesn't allow RVMs, which are ringless voicemail. So then you select the templates. As I said, you're gonna have to select 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 templates. After you select those templates, you're gonna select the phone number where you want to text from. After that, you're gonna schedule a campaign. Let's say if I'm doing it today, I'm not gonna be texting today. My VA is gonna start texting Tuesday, so I schedule for that. I don't send all messages at once. That you shouldn't do that. If it's the only campaign running, sure, you can just have a little bit more output if you would like. But if you have multiple campaigns running at the same time, you can do, like, for example, 2 messages every 2 minutes, which is a good amount of time to give your assistant or you to reply to this message. If you have 3 campaigns running at the same time, so then you're getting 6 messages every 2 minutes that are being sent out. It could become too much and your VA or you might have to pause it, but overall I think it's a good flow, and I like to keep it around that level. With text from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. I select the days: Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. And the next thing you're gonna do is you're gonna add a message, and this is their way of doing drip campaigns. For you to do this correctly, you're gonna have to click here, rules for messages, go to contact replies, and remove the contact from future sequences. So if somebody did reply to your initial message, they're not going to be messaged again from the drip campaign. So the second message, so the first drip message happens, let's say 1 day, how many days, minutes, hours after. You can specialize this, which is really cool. You can do text messaging campaign or voice if you can. This is where your follow-up templates will come into place. Originally, when I told you have to create about 4 or 5 follow-up messaging templates, what I meant is that you're going to have to use 1 in each step of the drip campaign. Choose the template, right? Okay, this template is good. Run for a set period. Again, the same thing. You set up your times, all that good stuff. Next one, again, if you want to do this, make sure rules for messages. If they did reply, you remove them. Very similar to what you did in the beginning. But then let's say you get to the point that you are your last one, and like I said, you can get all the way down to 9 messages. So 8 drip messages and 1 initial message. It's a lot. You get to the last one, you want to set up a rule and say, hey, they didn't reply to me within 24 hours. I want to do something with them different. So maybe it's not a good phone number for them. Maybe I need to do a little bit more research into them. So then you go, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and add a label to them after they didn't respond to 9 messages. You can kind of sort out the people that never got back to you that may need to be cold instead of cold texted, or you just have to run them on a new campaign and maybe utilize different verbiage. Maybe you didn't get to them the first time. And then also you can add people to a group. For example, as you can see here, I have like multifamily homes in this county that didn't respond to me. So I add them to the specific group because next time I'm running campaign, I can run a campaign based on that group, which is really nice. And let me just show you really quick how the messenger side looks. And these are the messages you're getting. This is the unread messages. And then you can mark and label people right here on the right side. For example, I have labels based on the areas we're interested in. Then, you know, do not call, wrong numbers, not interest, or no response labels. Those are the ones we use the most. In my opinion, smarter contact is a little bit more difficult to set up comparing to like launch control. However, their ability to use different markets, you don't have a limit on how much you can text a day. Obviously, you may have to pay a little more, but you have a better chance of have a higher volume of people respond to you. I do like smarter contact and I do like what they do, and I do see why people would choose this over some other platforms. Please leave a like if you did enjoy this video and subscribe because you don't want to miss all the real estate content coming out on this channel. And as always, peace.